Hey everyone, AJ Stumbles here. Hope you all enjoyed your holidays and are pumped for the new year. I've been working on the racetrack over the holidays, and something occurred to me. This place is kind of far out, even on the nether roof. People are gonna need rockets. Sure, we have the rocket farm that I built at the beginning of the server, but not everyone has time to AFK, right? So what if I essentially just charge a fee to AFK for them? You guessed it, I'm gonna build a rocket shop. So let's go gather some materials. I am really at the point now where material gathering can be kind of boring because I have most of what I need in my storage. So there's not much I actually have to gather. It's really just a lot of running back and forth and seeing what I can get. But it seems like I spoke too soon, and I'm actually going to have to go mine some red terracotta. $139 stripped mangrove log. That's 2 stacks plus 11. Ugh. I hate mangrove. All right, I need some dark prismarine and I don't have any, so let's go buy some. Here's hoping it's not too much money. I don't have a whole lot of diamonds. Speaking of diamonds, I probably need to restock my mushroom shop. That's probably a thing I should do. Let's see. 4 diamonds for 64. Great. That's really not bad. Let's yoink those. And that should do it. So back to gathering. So I need 3 red tulips and I have, well, 1 back there in the item frame, and that doesn't really count because it has to stay there. But a little birdie told me that there is now a flower shop in the shopping district. So let's go check it out and see if we can get what we need. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, look at this build. Look at these trees. Oh, they're so good. Oh, Geeky, you really outdid yourself again. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okie dokie. Whoa. Oh my gosh, there's everything here. Ooh, the floor. Ah, I love this. Oh, this shop is so cute. Okay, focus, AJ, focus. Spore blossoms, message Kiwi. Okay. Well, I don't need those. I do need tulips. 16 for a diamond. You know, that's valid. That is cheaper than I expected. And shut up and take my money. And I will take those. Yes, I'm going to spend so much money in this shop. Holy crap. Holy crap. Wait a second. Why is my door shut? Is this a trap? I'm gonna check the other door. Oh, it's shut too. Who has been in my house? What is this? Cooking? Ah! Are you kidding? Cooking up some Christmas cheer. Yippee, Merry Christmas. Oh, hello. Hello. Merry Christmas. Is it that obvious? I haven't been on the server in a minute. Oops. And what? You know, I haven't checked my mail in a long time. What is this? Merry Christmas from Gibi. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's the sweetest thing. Oh my goodness. Oh. Name tags. Diamonds. Sweep it. That is so cute. That is so cute. Finally. Okay. Okay. Gotta sleep? Nope. What about now? Nope. All right. All right. So we have gathered our materials here. So let's go do a build. Now it's time to stock it. All right. So we'll do stacks of 16, I think. We'll be stingy with this because it's, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. I need 4 more stacks of TNT. That's a lot of sand and gunpowder. Well, let's take what we've got and take a, let's see, how many 16 stacks of that? We'll just take a shulker for each because I'm going to need some more gunpowder. Okay, let's sleep. And I think I have an anvil in there. We'll take some paper and head on back. And head on back. I swear. I'm good at flying. I promise. I'm plopping an anvil down. Let's see. How much for a stack? A diamond a stack? Yeah, I think we'll just do a diamond a stack. 1 diamond per stack. And this is supposed to be easy diamonds, so I don't want to overcharge and discourage people from spending because, like, I don't mind AFKing at the rocket farm. So, yeah, it's not that deep, you know? I don't really care to make too much money off of this. This is just, like I said, easy diamonds. Easy diamonds. So we'll put the anvil back here. Oh my gosh, this still has not oxidized yet. I can't believe I forgot to do a second door. What is wrong with me? Seriously. What do I name this place? Well, let's go marinate on a new name while we run out to the rocket farm. But first, I'm gonna take this. Wait, oh, hold on. Dang it. I don't have room. I don't need arrows in there. Okay. I can put arrows in my gearbox because that makes sense. Okay. And oh no, go back. Okay. Good thing I was using my silk touch pick. All right, let's go. How on earth did you get down there? So it's the 4th floor. Fantastic. Ugh. You know, cats generally don't like water and they don't like swimming. What are you doing here? You know, I should switch this to scaffolding so I have enough blocks. Okay. Hooray. Now let's light this up so we don't get any friends real quick. And what are you doing on the precipice of danger? Alright, now it's time to play Kitten Relocation Service. Alright, come follow me. Well, not that way. Come this way. Please quit acting like an actual cat. No, you're not gonna come up here on your own. Of course you're not. Of course you're not. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to leash this thing. Oh, this is annoying. This is so annoying. How did this happen? I don't even understand. Good thing I have leaves. Okay. All right. Okay. Why are you... No. Why are you running? Why are you doing that? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You stupid. Come on. Come on. Are you serious? Why are you like this? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Okay, will you please teleport? Please? I'm begging. I don't even want to be here right now. If I get too far away, will you? Oh, you will. Okay. I'm just gonna hope you're smart. I know that's a tall order. Yay! Oh my gosh. Okay. You freaking stay there. Okay? That's... You're not supposed to be down there dying. Okay? Ugh. Crikey. That is one of the more annoying things I've ever done. Okay. Yep. And that's super annoying too. Yay. Okay. I'm asleep. It's fine. Oh, shoot. You know, I need to... And then... There. Okay. Just in case. We don't want that being a thing. That is not on the itinerary for today. Granted, this wasn't either. But, you know, that's fine. I don't care. So, it seems like something I need to add to my other chest is bridging blocks. I need to just add some dirt, I guess. Oh, hey. I'll take that. A free ink. All right. Now that that's done, let's go get some sand real quick. Hey, buddy. All right. Okay. So we'll start here in the middle and we'll go back, back. And then we'll do that. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how much should we charge for 16 TNT? Let's see. Let's do 2 diamonds per 16. Eh? Yeah. And there we go. So all that's left to do is wait for the copper door to oxidize. So here we are, waiting. Ah, finally. Heh. Eh. There we go. I did it. I came up with a name. Booms and Zooms. Ah, beautiful. There we go. And we'll glow and glow. And all right. So now that we've got the shop named, we also need to specify or let people know that they can request demolition services inside the store. Because if we're going to sell TNT, why not offer to blow some stuff up? Who doesn't love blowing stuff up? Demolition services available. Well, bam. Bop. And bop. Bop. Beautiful. All right, now that we've given people a means to get there, let's go take a look at what I've been working on. I got lost. I forgot which way to go. There we go. You could say I've been a little busy. I have been working on a boat racetrack. That's right. Very soon coming to this server will be the Corecraft Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the outside of the clubhouse real quick. We've got a kind of lodge style building. It's a bit big. I have some more landscaping to do. Gonna add some custom trees in, but it's big and it's on a corner, so we've got some great views of the track. So let's come in and take a look, see real quick. So you walk in and yeah, I haven't decorated much yet, but I was actually going to invite some other core crafters to help me out with that so they can add their little je ne sais quoi to the clubhouse, if you know what I mean. So we've got a pretty empty space here. I was thinking we could have like a seating area over here, you know, by the fire, decorate up here. We've got the Checkered Flag Cafe. We can put a little bartender down here maybe. Have some hot chocolate, you know. I'm considering putting a map of the track here when I'm done. When I'm done with the track, which is not right now. You'll see. And then over here we have the Hall of Champions with a nice pretty little azalea arch. Here on either side, I've got enough room for everyone to put a head down and claim a spot, and then they can keep track of their personal best times. I still have not figured out the redstone and stuff for keeping track of timing. It's a work in progress. But I do have 2 sets of podiums here. I figured we could have a little... What was that? Anyway, I have 2 sets of podiums right here, so we can have like a tournament, maybe a single big race, and people can put heads down and claim their glory. And coming back out of the Hall of Champions, back out to the big area here. I love these chandeliers, by the way. I'm really proud of them. Really super proud. You can come up the steps over here. I'll have another, like maybe a couple different seating areas over here. This window right here gives you a good view of the starting grid. We've got a balcony right here so people can watch going into and out of the ice spike tunnels. And then in this hall, we will have 8 rooms and maybe another nice seating area. But these are all going to have like a bed, a crafting table, a chest to store stuff, you know, for the drivers, right? Somewhere to stay. It's kind of a lodge, right? Suddenly I'm in the window. But that's about all I've got for the clubhouse right now. So let's go check out the track. I will have a staircase right here leading out of the clubhouse. Ugh, I don't want you. And then we'll have a path that leads this way over to a bridge. Now, the bridge right here comes right over the track. The starting grid will be right behind me, and underneath the bridge, we are going to have the lights to start the race. I need to build it. I have some pretty cool redstone design for the race start, and I can't wait to show you. But this bridge here will lead over here to the grandstand. I'll hop into Cheaty Cam. I'll show you what I've got going on real quick. We've got a big area here, and then, you know, we've got stairs, and we've got another seating area up here. I figured, I don't know. I was thinking about putting like maybe a concession stand back here if I clear all that out, which I could. But yeah, forgot about the pillager outpost back there. They have been driving me nuts while I've been trying to put together this track. They are incessant. But enough of that being said, let's actually do a complete lap around the track so I can show you what we're working with. But first, we will come down here and do a safety sleep. Oh, Also, this is my friend. I probably need to name tag him. He has been hanging out with me like the entire time I've been doing this dance. He has been right here. Oh, my buddy, aren't you? Oh, yeah, big floofy buddy. Okay. So, the starting grid is going to be here, and the track is going to go this way. So, up here, we're going to have the lights for the race start and a little something something to indicate when the race is starting. So, there's going to be a target block that you just hit with an arrow. Got to keep it simple, right? And then the race will start. Okay, I said I was going to do a lap to show you, but I'm really rusty and how to practice. So we're going to actually fly it so I can stop and show you some stuff too. Okay, so starting grid here, hit the target block, lights go out, race starts. Come around this big turn here into a very narrow chicane. And then we have this really cool area that I need to light up the caves because that looks really cool. And this big giant open cave is like one of my favorite things. It looks so neat. Super neat. So come out of there. And I was thinking about putting an obstacle right here, forcing you to choose a way to go around. And then we come through here and come into this area a bit. Maybe another obstacle right here. Maybe some through here because it's a bit wide. And then definitely in this area, I was considering putting some obstacles here. Maybe some cherry trees would look pretty cool. And perhaps in this giant area as well. We need to break people up and give them a couple different routes to take. And obviously one is going to be punishing for lap time and one is going to be a more ideal route. But maybe still not the best. And maybe we can have a few, you know, like maybe there isn't one totally right answer. I don't know. We need some options here. But then you'll come through here. And then there's going to be this 90-degree turn basically into the tunnel that also has a 90-degree turn. We'll come out here. And then there's this big area right here that is also begging for an obstacle. Super proud of this curve that I did on the fly. Very, very happy with how that came out. Curves in Minecraft are hard, okay? So then you come through here. And then we've got this straight right here where I'm going to put some fast blue ice to help people gather speed through here. And then we'll come through here. Curve around here. In this grassy area, I was considering maybe putting some trees, maybe a statue or something. I don't know. If you have any ideas, pop them down in the comment section below. And we'll come through here and into the first ice spike tunnel. And I'm not quite done with the guardrails on this part yet, so bear with me. But this is one of my favorite things about the track because you come through the tunnel here into this massive dripstone cave that I've lit up pretty dang well. And you can actually see the return on the other side. So you'll be able to see people going the opposite direction. It is really cool. Here we've got another area to section off the track that needs something. Trees, statue, I don't know. But you come through that tunnel and then we have this giant pass loop that goes around this big, well, not big, but this bit of a mountain here. Got some lit up caves on the side. I need to put some obstacles in here somewhere. Here, let me go into Cheaty Cam and show you from above. So here is this section of the track. There's a kind of wide area right here. But there's a few places that look like they would be good ideas for some obstacles. We need this to not just be a boring loop around a hunk of land. So any ideas for this also are welcome. Give me all of your obstacle ideas, all of them. And then you come back through here into this tunnel. And see, there's the entrance there. And there's not much over here, but you can see through the dripstone cave and it looks really cool. And then we have a choice. So this is the first shortcut here. And it's going to be a hard turn to make because there is no guardrail to force you to go this way. You're going to have to start your turn in the boat early enough to make this, and it'll save you time. And right behind me, that's going to be the start. So boom, there's a lap there. But if you cannot, that was really close. You're inside my head. But if you cannot make that turn, then you'll come out this way and have to curve around, which is going to be a bit of a tight curve, and then come this way back to the start. So we've got a couple options there, and I want to incorporate more of that throughout the track. But that's what I've got so far. It has been quite an endeavor to get all of this built, but it is raceable in its current form. Well, save for the guardrails back there in the cave behind me, but that's pretty quick. I could knock that out in like an hour. It's no big deal. So that is the track. This is the Corecraft Raceway, and I'm super proud of it, and it's going to be so much fun. So I am going to continue working on this, but I will be on here grinding and working and probably streaming that too. So come join me, come hang out while we're grinding and working. So one of the things that I promised myself this year was I was going to start working more on my base again because, well, I miss it. So to honor that promise to myself that I made, let's get another house up real quick. So I'm gathering materials for this quick little house build, and I realized I don't have enough dark prismarine. So let's go buy some real quick. Let's see, how much is this again? 4 diamonds. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And yeah. Yeah. Let's go. All right. Now that we got everything, let's go build. And we're done. I am pretty happy with how this house turned out. I love the dark prismarine around the bottom. It's one of my favorite parts, not gonna lie. But yeah, we'll take a look at it here with shaders looking absolutely beautiful with these spooky shaders I've got going on for my base. Now, I do realize I have not done any foliage around this thing at all. That will happen later. Maybe we'll do a big stream next week and we will do tons of foliage. That sounds like a good idea. But that is all I have got for us today. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode today. I had a blast. We got some stuff done, and I will see you very soon.